Hello, hello, hello. And I apologize now. I'm snotty and sneezy. I have a cold, but I just came back and I realized that Real Entertainment News has gone. He has been cancelled. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not into this cancel culture shit, but I also think he was getting so much worse and he not necessarily needed to be cancelled, but he needed a bit of a shock to know that he can't do those kind of things and can't say those kind of things. Shocking. I'm actually really surprised, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think from what I can make out, that other people are not shocked. They thought it was only a matter of time, kind of thing. But I am actually shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I am actually shocked. I am pleased the videos dragging me is gone. I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. I get it. I do. I really don't agree with the cancel culture shit, but I also do understand, like, he was getting worse. He was, the things he was saying was really out of control. But god dang, I'm sure others are as well. Yeah. The thing is, I think what gets me with the cancel culture thing, and like I said, I'm not disputing that he needed some sharp shock. I'm really not disputing that. He was out of fucking control. Um, but I think it gives people that indication that if they don't like someone, they can just cancel them. I think that's the part I don't like. But where Ren was concerned, I don't think it was not justified. I think it was very justified in people being upset of what he was saying and how low he was going and how personal he was going. Do you know what I mean? Does that make sense? He went too far. That's more than not liking. Yeah. Oh, he went. I'm not disputing that at all. Jules, I'm not disputing that. I 100% agree. He went too far with me a few times. I'm not disputing that. And I do understand why I'm sure there's people that think, oh, well, he should have learned. And he surely have got to have read the terms of service and know that, you can't just say this shit. You can't just come out randomly and just, tell people to off themselves and talk about RAPE or, you know, TA. You just can't do it. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. But at least the videos on you have gone, girl. That's something. Don't you think? Better than, and I'm sure other people, like you said, feel the same way. Slander and threats. Yeah. Oh, I get it. I'm not a fan of Cheshire in any shape or form. Like, in fact, I very much dislike the girl. But to say going off yourself to her, that's out of order. That's not okay. You can't say that to someone. And then, like, going low on people's children. And I think it was only a matter of time, to be honest, that this was going to happen. And I'm sure he'll open another one and do exactly the same thing again. But I don't think he's one to learn lessons, if I'm honest with you. I really don't. I don't think he's the type to learn a lesson. I think he's just gonna come back, double down, triple down, and because he was getting money, he was earning money from it. People were liking it. People were sending him money. I was seeing people sending him $50 super chats when he was being really nasty. And I didn't get it. I still don't get it. I still don't understand how somebody could say something so nasty and then somebody sit there and think, oh yeah, I really want to send him a super chat. I don't know. I don't get it, but that's just me. That is just me. It just seems a bit, if you ask me, but I'm just wondering whether he'll come back with a vengeance or whether he'll stay gone or it'd be interesting, I think, to see which way it's going to go. I wonder which way. I don't think he's good. The thing is, he's not going to be able to come back as someone else. He's going to have to come back as himself, you know. He's got such a unique way about him.
Maybe when he first started, he was very different.
Yeah, but I mean, his voice, his way he looks.
You don't think you're not, it's not that.
Yeah, true.
You can change your footprint just because.
Be interesting to see that whether he does come back as something.
Or even you have to go to a different community, it's a different, completely different character. And then
true.
Nobody kind of picked up on it.
Yeah, true. I also wanted to talk about something, and I can't remember what it was now. It's completely gone. No, other than that, I can't remember. I don't know. I think it's weird. And like anyone can have like if you do something. I know a couple of months ago, and I know this for a fact, I had people, another creator and her friends trying to cancel me, and they were sending reports after reports after reports, but because I wasn't saying anything or doing anything, nothing ever went through because I'm very careful about what I say, and that's the difference. It's crazy. Oh, I know what I wanted to talk about. I also want to talk about quickly go over something, right? I watched Uni's live on Uni Rock. It wasn't a live, it was a video, sorry. I watched that earlier. I watched it on my way home. And I don't know whether anyone on the replay will let me know. Why is it that everybody is like up this Saltsy's ass? I don't understand. Like everyone is like, oh, Salts is gonna get this, that, and the other. Like, dude, you're the one that brought her in. He brought Natalie Kennett into our lives. He brought her in. Nobody else. He did. Katie didn't bring her in because we didn't even hear about her until he brought her into the court case. Then you had then he's sitting there doing this police station and you got to visit this. If you've spoken to the police, you will have a reference number. Give us the reference number. And secondly, who did you speak to? You didn't speak to shit all it, because I know even if I ring just about the other week, for example, a tree was down in my street from the bad winds, and I had to ring the police because in our street there's a nursing home, Hey Squidworth, and even just doing that, you get a reference number, and he hasn't. And then he was saying, oh, well, he was watching her communications on the internet. Dude, that's very much against the law in the UK. That might not be against the law in America, but in the UK, that's very much against the law. And Saltsy, you all think that Saltsy's got this, I'm going to prosecute to the ends of the earth. Dude, you are just a person. You ain't even a lawyer in the UK. You are just a person. You are so full of shit. It's coming out of your mouth at this point. Like, go and take a big dump. Like, seriously. Like, I don't get it. Because to me, and I'm being honest here, if he'd spoke to somebody in CID, I'm imagining that's who he'd have to speak to. Somebody in CID, he would have firstly a name, secondly, he would be given a number, and it would be the date. So it would be date, day, month, year. So say like today is 15/12/2021, and then a few numbers afterwards. And it would say DCI Jones, for example. That's what it was, and that's the person you got to speak to. So him sitting there putting all this on Twitter, or this, that, and the other, you got to do this, ring this number, email this number. It's all bollocks. It's absolutely all bollocks. He's full of shit.
No, you can register a
Well, you can
complaint
register a complaint, but he's like making out that he's all this.
as much as you like.
I know what I'm doing. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. This bloke is so full of shit. Literally, it's starting to come out of every other orifice. It's no longer just coming out of his backside, and his mouth is coming out of every other orifice. If he was like, oh, I'm going to prosecute, I'm going to do this attempted murder, like, shut the fuck up, you dickhead. You're not doing anybody for attempted murder. And you only listening to him thinking that he's, my God, it's comical at this point. Like, I can honestly say that Saltsea has no jurisdiction here whatsoever, motherfucking ever. And anyone who's listening and hanging on his every word is fucking stupid. Sorry, but Uni hanging on his every word is stupid. And Uni's got people in his Discord that are from the UK and should be telling him. He holds nothing here. He is just a person. And if he feels that strongly about it, he should be ringing the UK and speaking to somebody in CID. If he feels that strongly about it, why isn't he started the ball rolling? Why haven't he put sorry. Why hasn't he started like put a complaint in and started the ball rolling and then put on Twitter, I've spoken to DS so and so, DCI so and so from CID in this area. This is the reference number. No, because he's too fucking lazy. He wants you all to do all these complaints that in reality are going to mean absolutely fucking stiddly squat. He's full of shit. Sorry, people, but he is. I know everyone's going to be like, oh my God, but Saltsea is such a good person. Saltsea brought this freaking girl into our lives. If it wasn't for Saltsea, this person wouldn't be in our lives. This person wouldn't have got to do all these things that she did and have all these people, like, not now, but before, she had all Rakin, Aaron, Tina, all these people protecting her, and, little Miss Noble, giving her all like the whoa, there, oh, poor you, we love you. You're all guilty. My God. And this all started with Saltsea. Like, I can't understand how anybody doesn't see that. How does nobody see that Saltsea started all of this? She was able to do all of this crap because Saltsea brought her in, thinking that he can manipulate and use a woman that's sick in the fucking head. And if he honestly took that video in and really thought that that was a genuine conversation between Little Miss Noble and Nat, he's more dumb than I thought. He's stupider than I thought he was. Because as soon as I listen to it, you can tell right off the bat, you don't need to send that to forensics. You don't need that to send that to fucking no one. You can literally see in a million years that is faker than a fucking dog's ass. Hey, Patsy, how are you? I'm just moaning. I've got a cold, so I'm going to moan at you guys about the whole Saltsea thing. I'm so crazy. I find it insane that all these people are literally hanging off his every word. Like, what? What are you doing? And literally, like, Yuli's there doing it. Oh, well, this guy got 20 years for doing for swatting. Okay, firstly, when he did that, somebody got killed. Secondly, that was in the States, not the UK. And thirdly, like, do your own research, dude. Like, seriously, because you're hanging off somebody that you think have some kind of legal bounds here, and they absolutely do not. They have nothing here. They are just a person, and just to, a person that can't even be bothered to make his own report. He wants you fuckers to make a report, but he can't make his own fucking report. Like, shut up. More important, how was your vacation, Joe? It was amazing. Patsy, it was so much fun. We ended up staying an extra night. We were supposed to come home Tuesday, but we were like, bugger it, we're staying an extra night. I took lots of pictures, so I've put them all into a film and I'll upload it after. But it was really good. It was just what we needed, you know? We haven't been away in over 15 years. Although I've come back with a bloody cold. But hey ho. It was still it was just so nice. It was just nice. We had a really nice hotel room with a bath, and I don't know, it was just nice. It was really nice. And I went to a casino for the first time ever. I've never been to a casino ever in my life. And I played roulette, and I put one chip on and I got 8 back. I was well chuffed. I was like, yay. Hey, Selfie Queen, how are you? Hey, Shahid, how are you? Yeah, it was nice. It was a really, really nice. It was a nice few days away. Very, very needed. Hey, Fat Cat. It was very needed. I thoroughly enjoyed it, even though I got a cold now and my chest feels like somebody sat on it, but still. I'm all snotty, so you have to forgive the snots. I apologize. How are you feeling, my selfie queen? Can you believe Ren's gone, Cindy? He's actually gone. He's been it's these a little bit, okay. Get a bit hot. Joe doesn't like cats. No, I don't like cats. Oh my god, Patty, I got a video. I gotta show you. Oh my god, I'll send it to you in a minute. You're gonna love it. It's funny. I'm good. Sorry, here you're sick. Oh, it's okay. It's just because we've been out, and I'm normally a home bird, and I don't normally go out. So it's hardly surprising that I got a bit of a cold. I can't believe it. I genuinely can't. Like, I don't believe in cancel culture. I'm not gonna lie. I just said this earlier. I don't. But on the same token, is it's not like he didn't deserve it. And I know that's really hard to say, but it's true. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't like the thought of anyone being cancelled for having um their channel taken away. But on the same token, no, he did it to himself. Sorry to say, but he did it to himself. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Hey, Brooke. He made some remarks last night about not being a felon and being untrustworthy, about me being. Oh my God. He spoke about us all. I don't go real life either. Me either. Hey, Chopper. They will file charges against. They would have had extradited her, right? Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. There is no. She is not on file. So there's no charges on file for Natalie. I was blamed today for his channel being, oh my God. Hey Beverly, welcome. We've only been going a couple of minutes, love, it's fine. The thing that pisses me off more is that everyone is standing literally on what's his name, Saltsy's word. Saltsy haven't even rang and started the process himself. So why does he expect all you guys to go and ring the UK, do all these stuff in the UK when he can't even be bothered to start the fucking ball rolling himself?
He's trying to do the same as what everyone on the internet does. Basically, he's trying to get people
Virtual signal.
Well, no, to mass attack the UK line over one subject.
Absolutely not, Cindy. It's not your fault. He did all this to himself. I agree, Beverly. He did it to himself. There's nothing, and people warned him as well. People said to him, like, you know, you can't do these kind of things. It's gonna come back and bite you in the ass, and it has. Sadly, it has. Or not sadly, actually. I don't know. Sotsy is put on a pedestal. It pisses me off. And it pisses me off, like, Cindy, he is the one that brought her in. Nobody else. Katie never brought her in. Nobody else brought this girl in. He brought her in. And now he wants to come off like he's the fucking king and he's the savior. Get the fuck out of here. It's ridiculous. It's insane. You brought her in. You told everybody a couple of months back, no, she's innocent. She didn't do anything. It's all been checked. And now you want to come out as the savior. Shut the fuck up. You're a dickhead. Sorry. I'm not sorry, actually. That's a lie. I'm not sorry. And he thinks that he's got powers over you. I'm going to get attempted murder charges. We can't fucking get murder charges for people who fucking kill people. Like, shut up. Can you tell him in a foul mood? I've got a cold and I'm not in the mood for him. It's just insane. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I think he's an idiot. He is just a person here. And he said he was watching what she was doing online. That's actually against the law in the UK. It's actually against the law. I can't go and log in and watch mirror somebody's account to see what they're doing. It's against the fucking law. It might not be in the States, but here it's against the law. So what he's doing or what he was doing with Natalie is against the law. It's crazy. Yeah, he seems stupid to be not talking all the internet nuts. It's craziness. I don't understand. I don't understand how people have seemed to have forgotten that, one, he brought her in. Two, he told everybody that she was good on his good word. She was good. She's not it. She's innocent. She's in the same predicament. And three, you're a twat. You're a twat. Okay? You're a big fucking twat. I wasted too much time trying to figure it out to even make sense. Yeah. I am as well, Shahid, at work, but not working yet. I sort of live here. I don't know. When is his feet going to be held to the fire to say, well, you told everybody that she's good. So then you got people like, okay, I don't like Aaron and all of them and Tina and all, but they spoke to her on his word that she was good. Do you know what I mean? All he wanted to do was manipulate somebody with a mental health issue, because that's what he did. He manipulated somebody with a mental health issue to get what he wanted. High chronic space, it's well deserved. Oh, are you talking about Ren? Yeah, I'm not disputing. Hey, Cameron Small, VOHFYI. I don't know what that means. The woman helped keeping him going. where they at now. Exactly that. And like everyone keeps saying, like, oh well, little Miss Noble's innocent, blah blah blah. Let's not forget she's the one that did the CPS call or email, whatever it was. And she can say all she likes. Oh well, I just wrote it out for Natalie. You're the one that still did it. You were the one that still sent it in to people. Lorianne too. Oh, Lorianne 100%. Like, she lied. She barefaced lied. Sorry. Little Miss Noble is guilty as well, in my opinion. Same as me. Same. Cindy, we're always on the same wavelength, and I agree. She, yeah, and she wrote a CPS report. Whether she wants to sit there and say, oh, well, I did it for so-and-so, or I did it for so-and-so, you still wrote it out. I'm sorry, but you did. You still sent CPS to Katie's house. You were just as culpable. He's been investigated by the state bar a couple of times, but nothing's ever stick. That's because he's who here thinks Natalie was harassing Tati and it flipped to Katie when the lawsuit came about. How could Salty not know? Come on, exactly that, Chopper. How? He's either thick as shit, which I wouldn't dispute that if he is, or he didn't give a fuck because he wanted to go over on Katie Joy. He's no better than those other Katie haters. It's evil what they almost got away with. Yeah. But they almost got away with it because of Salty. Salty sat there and on his good word, she's good. On his good word, we've checked. She wasn't behind any of the threats. You can trust me. I'm a lawyer. Bollocks. Okay, that's what I got to say to you. Absolute bollocks. Tati said she was getting death threats as well. Probably from her. My God. Like, how many personalities have she got now? Come on now. He just wants to make out that he's all this, that, and the other because he doesn't want to sit there and go, you know, guys, I fucked up. I would have more thing for the bloke if he sat there and said, you know what, I fucked up. I brought her in. My bad. I fucked up. Now I need to try and fix it. Instead, he wants to come and try and be this fucking big martyr. Nuh-uh. Sorry. You're still a twat. Natalie obviously had some issues, but it doesn't excuse her behavior. Absolutely not. It doesn't. Probably to send in them everywhere. Yep, I reckon too. It's just, I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't. I don't understand how, nobody is saying like, well, Salty, you're the one that did this. You brought her in. You're the one that's to blame. He is okay. He didn't do any of the CPS calls and all that, but he, by doing she's not guilty, gave her that clout that she needed to go and carry on doing everything. I think she has done this for several creators. I do too. Hey, allegedly, how you feeling, Butte? I hope you're feeling okay and work's not too busy. Otherwise, me and you's gonna have to have a word with the boss. I honestly question if she even has DID. Me too. I am doing super great today, Chopper. I'm glad you are, Shahid. I don't know. I don't understand how. And I still want to know how Rakin got all that information. That would be really interesting to me. Like, how did you get all that information? How did you get personal messages and all that crap off her computer unless you hacked her. And that's against the law as well. Like, no, I'm saying, like, I don't appreciate listening to it all because I'm nosy and I did. I'm not disputing that. I enjoyed listening to it. Not enjoyed as in like that, but it made a lot more sense after hearing all of that. But my point is, how did she get it off a personal computer without hacking? I don't know. Maybe that's just my mind going up there. It seems weird. It seems weird to me. I don't know. I still think it's fucked up though. Still at work, boring Zoom meeting. Ugh. I'm completely lost on days at the moment from being away. She was corresponding with Steve Helton, that's a Laura Clarice husband, and lives in the UK. I saw an email with the name. Oh my God. 50 million followers on YouTube. This isn't her first rodeo. She's been doing this for a long, long time, but she messed with the wrong people and got involved in the wrong lawsuit, and somebody actually looked a bit closer than just on the surface. It's craziness. Absolutely insane. I drew that as Laura Cray. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Stephen Hilton. Just speculation. I don't think she's extracted the information legally. I don't either. I gotta be honest, and that is just my opinion. That is honestly just my opinion. I don't know Ray King. I've never had a conversation with her, but and like I said, I appreciate having that information because it kind of puts a little bit more into perspective. But on the same token, I do want to know how she got that. I really do. No, it does. You were saying that on her emails that she was showing, it showed that she was corresponding with a Stephen Helton and it's a Laura Clarice husband, and he lives in the UK and he got over 50 million YouTube followers. It did make sense. I went to I messaged him to see if he was getting death threats. Oh, I'm sure he was. This is not her first rodeo. What she did here, she has done so in other communities. I guarantee. I'd put money on it, and I never put money on anything, but I would put money on it. I'm so sure. I just wish people like Uni would do his own research and not go off what um Saltsy said, because Saltsy doesn't know anything about British law. Like he doesn't. And there is no open case on her in the UK. There is no open case on her. I don't know. So who reckons that Real Entertainment News is going to open another channel and start again? I reckon he will. What I'm wondering though is whether he'll learn his lesson or whether he'll still come on smoking people as he says. Be interesting to see. Half of the DMs meaning that they could have been sent and then shared with others. Right, okay. It'd be interesting to know though, Chopper. Oh, he's already got another channel. Oh, okay.
You'd already have had a backup one anyway.
I think BX said he can't. Ooh. But I don't know if he's active or anything. He already has. Oh, yeah, he did have an old channel. You're right. He did have an old channel. You are right. I saw some of his stuff on there, actually. I watched, like, I'm not a huge fan of BX. I'm not going to lie. But what he was saying actually made a lot of sense. Like, I don't like him, but I can think what he said is made sense, if that makes sense. Sorry, you can hear my drink, my sniffing. I apologize. I apologize. I don't know. I just think it's weird, guys. I don't think he was. Who is a fan of BX, really, though? With BX, that conversation that he had with that kid, that done me. I can't get over it. Like, I don't hate him because of anything. I just, that conversation with that child done me. I can't not hear that. I can't. The kid and I just got over a cold too. Seems like everyone's sick. I've been away for a couple of days and I've been out and we've been really busy, and so, and I'm normally a home bird, Squidward would. I'm not sure I'm saying that right. So going out, as I've obviously picked something up. Sometimes BX makes sense. Yeah. Wait, what conversation with a child? Who and when? Go back down on my videos. I did a video on it. He had a conversation with a young boy, and this boy must have been about 13, but the way that BX was talking to him give me the EBGBs, and I didn't like it. And I can't unhear that. So I don't know. It didn't feel right to me. You have a listen, see how you feel about it. Hey, Cindy Lou Who. How are you? It's about, oh, it was a good few months ago. You'd have to go quite far back, I think. I can't remember how far back. You have to go to my videos. Hey, police wife. Yeah, it was a little bit further down. Hey, JJ. I'm glad that you're good. So what do you guys think about the ones coming in now? What do you think about the Ren?
What are you looking for?
BX.
Oh, the BX. Was it alive?
Yeah, it would be quite far down, I think. Just put BX. There it is. Hang on a minute. Yeah. And then if you just share. Yeah, go to it and then you can share it. I'll catch the replay. Gotta go. Bye, allegedly. Love you. I think they have been. I think he'd been warned so many times. Same. I think. I think he did it to himself. I agree 100%. I wish he hasn't ignored the warnings. I agree. The thing is, you can't do that kind of thing. Like I don't like Cheshire. I think everybody's perfectly Squidward. That's the video that you're looking for. Like I don't like Cheshire. I think that everyone knows that about me. But also telling her to off herself, like that's not okay. Do you know what I mean? She's still a person. Hey PJ, how are you? He's got a lot, you know? He's got a lot to answer to, and I don't think he really cares. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think he really cares. Oh, you're welcome, mate. Oh, right, he's gone off. It's just, I don't know. Squidward said, Jackal, thank you, my friend.
You're welcome.
Are you sick, Joe? Yeah, I got a cold. So I apologize for the snotties and the ickies. I just come back. We went on. Carl took me away. It was just. I'm gonna put a little video up of all the pictures I took. It was really good. It was just. It was nice just to get away a little bit. Like, do you know what I mean? We haven't been able to go away for a long time because we cared for my mum and like then we had Jack and stuff. So just losing mum and then Jack, I think it was just what the doctor ordered, just a few nights away. There are consequences for actions. I agree. Yeah, I agree. Glad you got to take the vacation, Jackal. It was so good. It was really good. As long as women keep giving him dollars, he won't care. That's the thing I didn't get, like how people can give him all the money and stuff. It didn't make sense to me. Like, I don't understand. Remember, karma will always be the biggest bitch, yeah, than any of us could be. That's true. It's just crazy though, isn't it? I don't know. But it is what it is. Like he's paying the piper now, you know? I'm back. Did anyone notice I was gone? I noticed, babe. I just think it's crazy. And then like I know I keep going back to it and I'm sorry, but it's irritating me. The salty thing is just it's really freaking annoying me. Is it I don't know. It's just really annoying me. I can't help it. I know I keep going back and reiterating and I apologize. It's just fucking annoying me. I just don't get it. I don't get how everyone's like just like on his every word, like let me like suck your dick because you're just such an amazing person. Like
Let me just forget
fuck. Yeah, let me just forget everything you've done.
Yeah, you've got to remember it's under the same principle because he's creating drama that people like.
But he is the one that one brought her into this fucking community. Two, he's the one that sat there and said, this girl is good. She hasn't got any, she's not lying. She's telling the truth. He said it on his Twitter. So then, like, I don't like Erin and I don't like all of these other people, but they were all talking to her under that prefix that she's a good person because Saltsy said so. Like, who made him fucking God? And comment after the video after do my job sometimes. Thank you, Patsy. Like, to me, it's just insane. Like, I don't understand. Like, honestly, who made him fucking God? It annoys me when the dude calls him saltsy, call him salts. It annoys me when my dudes call him saltsy, call him salts mister. I ain't calling him shit. I think he's a dick. I can't do Erin.
I can call him cum because that's supposed to be quite salty.
Yeah. Be careful, Joe. You're speaking facts. I know. Lest God forbid, my God. I don't get it. I honestly don't. And then Uni did a video today, or yesterday. I saw it today, so it could be the other day for all I know. And he's saying, oh, well, you know, Salty's going to try and get Salty. Yeah, Salty Salts. Salty's going to try it. I'm going to call him Salty. I like that, actually. I'm stealing that, police wife. Salty's going to try and get this and that. Like, dude, he has no standing. Like, no standing at all. Like, he is just a person in the UK. He's nobody. He's not a lawyer. He's not a fucking nobody. And if he can't be asked to speak to somebody in the UK and start the ball rolling and get a number, a crime number, and the person's name. So you're speaking to DS so-and-so, DCI so-and-so from the CID, from the coppers in disguise. I'm not interested, because if you can't fucking pull forward and do your bit, why the fuck should I? Shut up. Sorry. I know. I'm bad, but I can't help it. He irritates me. And I'm so nicking police wife's word. I'm saying salty now because he's salty. Like, people like legitimately go off his every word. It's the most annoying thing ever. He literally knows nothing about UK law. Absolutely nothing. He's like, honestly thinks that he is going to get all these charges on it. And in reality, we'll be lucky to get 2 or 3 charges. I love when Joe says coppers. It's true. Like, our coppers suck. Like, not like they're bad people, but they have, our law sucks. Like, and the coppers have real bad times getting what they need to get, because they have to go through the CPS, which is not the same as your CPS. Our CPS is the Crime Prosecution Service, right? So say I got arrested tomorrow, right? And I got took to the cells. They have 24 hours to either bail me, charge me, or they have to go to court and ask for an extension to keep me in custody, right? Or they remand me. And if they remand me, I go to a remand jail and I'll stay there until my court case. Very, very rarely you'll get remanded. It's not very often you'll get remanded. We haven't got the space, right? No, we don't. We don't have guns like you guys. People have guns if they're like in the country, go and shoot him, but other than that, no. But I just don't understand. Like, I want Salts to go on his Twitter and say, I made a report. I spoke to DCI, DS, PC even. I don't even care which one. I spoke to this person and the crime number is today's date and a few extra numbers. I would have and say, and I want him to stay there and say, guys, I fucked up. I said that on my word that this person was good and she's not. Sorry. Or where I'm from, at some point, Patsy, they stopped people can't hang around in more than 2 people. We make space. It's insane. Yeah, we just haven't here, Brooke. It's really bad. Like, it's really bad. We haven't. Yeah, we need Tent City. I love that jail. I literally wanted at one point, I wanted to go to Arizona just to be arrested, to be sent to that jail for like a day or something, just to see what it was like. Because I've read so much about it and watched so much about it. No, we haven't got those kind. Like, to be held on remand, you've got to even be a huge reoccurrence. So you could be reoccurring criminal, or you've done something bad to be held on remand. Very rarely you'll be held on remand. And they lay you out real early here. Like, one of it's my nephew. He got let out, and because he didn't sleep where he was supposed to sleep, he got caught. It's called recall. So we had to go back and do some, like, I think he did another 12 weeks, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Was it 12, 16 weeks? 16 weeks. He had to go back because he was recalled and go and do another 16 weeks. I think we have privatized jails. Yeah, we do. If you were arrested in Arizona, Ryan would go and visit you. No thanks. I'm good. We haven't even got a women's prison in Wales anymore. We used to. No, we still haven't got a fucking women's jail. Mostly they get sent up fucking up north. We haven't even got a female girls' jail anymore in the UK. Our closest would be Durham. And no one wants to go there. You go there, you're going with the fucking real bad criminals. The real bad criminals, you go to Durham. Because Durham is actually a man's prison with just a woman's wing on it. And like the people who go to Durham, because it's a jail within a jail. So it's on just like a wing, and you don't go off that wing. Basically, everything is on that wing. So you got your laundry on that wing, you got yard on that wing, you got school on that wing, everything, church is on that wing, everything, so that they don't have to mix the females going in with the males. So it is a bit like that. Oh my god, Paddy, could you imagine Ren being your side? Oh my god, Brooke, don't. Hey CJ, how are you? It's insane. Insane. I don't know. Driving home but listening. Drive safe, babe. I don't know. I just think it's crazy. All of this is crazy. Red thing is crazy, and the salty thing is crazy. I'm gonna call him salty now just because I like that. The fact that like he genuinely thinks he has a stand in here in the UK is actually fucking funny as fuck. Like, I want you, Salty, to ring our coppers. I want you to make a fucking report. I want the number of said report, where you made said report, and what copper you spoke to. That's what I want. That's what I want. I want that. And then I'll have a little bit more of a thing for you. But until that, you just sitting there piling your Twitter with shit. No, sorry, don't work for me. And how like everybody's literally on his fucking hanging on his penis is just hilarious to me. Some of our powerized jails are very good. Oh, ours is a shit show. Our prisons, they're called jails here. Our jails, like the boys can have frigging PlayStations, they have burger and chips for tea, burger and fries. They are, oh my god, they have everything. They go out, they're allowed on the wing from like morning till night. It's a shit show, like it really is. Who wants to see the Ren v Roadhog? Like, see, that's another thing, right? Like, I've explained, I don't like the cancel culture. I don't. I'm not gonna lie. Like, do I feel like it was deserved? Yes. But on the same token, I still don't like cancel culture. Okay. But surely, right, if we feel like Ren should have gone, don't we feel like Roadhog should as well, or not? Do we not feel like Roadhog did as much, or what are your thoughts on that? I don't know him, so I can't make that call. But for me, on a personal thing, I'm like, well, wasn't he just as bad, or did he not do just as bad? What are we thinking? I couldn't share a cell with. Oh my god, that would drive me nuts. Although I don't think I could share a cell with many people, to be honest. I'll be downstairs. I'd be on the bottom landing, so I can be a one person Sally. Bottom landings on our jails are always one person. Then you go up to next is a two, and then up to the next is a three. I certainly don't want to be sharing my like toilet habits with two other people. I'll go down on the bottom landing. I wish Ren didn't make everything about race. It minimalizes the real problem. I've said that, Patty. It really does. It really does. I don't know. I saw Rango real life, real ugly about Roadhog's family. I've heard about that, Brooke, but I didn't see it. I didn't hear it myself, but I have heard about it. So I do agree with that. I heard like some of the things that were said was really disgusting. I didn't actually see it myself though. But I did hear about it. Or hopefully like Roadhog will just move on now and just go on with something. And I hope he doesn't go back to Katie, because I think if he goes back now just on hating Katie just for the sake of it, I'll think really less of him. I'll think he's a real pussy. I think that's a really pussy move now. If he just runs back and does the whole, I'm going to sit and bitch about Katie now because I've got nothing else to talk about now. Ren's gone. That'll be a really pussy move on his part. I'm not gonna lie, but I digress. I haven't watched much of his content, but from what I hear, Roadhog corrected himself when he went off the rails. Real did not, instead double down. Okay, Sarah, thank you. That makes sense. Like I said, I don't watch Roadhog, so I can't really make a judgment call. I did watch a little bit of what's his name? Real, just because obviously of what he was saying, but I did not watch the what he said nasty. Yeah, Road Dogg is not my cup of tea. Yeah, I don't think he's my cup of tea either, to be honest. Steve supports Road Dogg. Oh, why doesn't that surprise me? I think that's why he goes so hard after Katie. Shocking. I watched a bit of Steve the other night. He said something about Katie said, and he was saying stuff about Katie said and stuff like that. And he's lying. He said, nobody sent me these things. I found things about Katie's son. That's an outright fucking lie. It's a lie. He didn't. People did send him stuff. And I know that 100% factual. They can both fuck off respectfully. Amen, CJ. He's lying. He literally said, no one sent me that. I found it myself. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, sir, you did not. You are an absolute fucking liar.
See what he'll be doing is he'll be saying, I found it myself after it, but he'll just lag it.
He thinks that he could use, that's what I was about to say, is semantics. He thinks he can use semantics because he thinks the people that watch him are stupid. But I know 100% that he didn't, that was sent to him. And I know that because I was the dumb bitch that sent it to him. And Katie knows that I did that. I showed her everything a long time ago. And I know that for a fact he's lying. I'm the one that sent it to him. Dumbass me, I know. And trust me, I regret it ever doing anything like that. But I know that is a lie because I know I'm the one that sent it to him. And I have the proof. And I've showed the proof to a couple of people. It's all semantics. It is all semantics, but it's like you said, it's still lying. He's used his semantics like he has actually said that Katie stole his channel. Like he's already said that. Joe, you've made a man. You've already made. Oh yeah, I told Katie a long time ago that I did it, and I showed her a long time ago that I did that. You know, I did that. I still shouldn't have done it, but I told her that I did that. I wanted to start with a clean slate. Ow. So I literally apologized for my wrongs, but I know 100% that he's lying on that. But it's a stupid lie as well, especially when it's easily buffled, like, you know, it's a dumb lie. I found it myself. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're a big fat liar. And Steve just like, I don't know. He likes to use semantics. He thinks that he's the smartest one in the room. And can I just say, like, okay, I'm going to come off really, really mean now, okay? So you're going to have to forgive me, but I got to say it because it's funny as fuck. This bloke sat there, right, and was like, I've got the equivalent to blah, blah, blah. I have a GPA of 4.1, blah, blah, blah. Dude, that was like fucking 50 years ago. You haven't got shit. Like, if you go back to a classroom, try and do a semester now. Let's see how far you get on philosophy. Do a fucking semester now at any course. Yeah, like nuclear science. Do nuclear science. Do one semester in nuclear science. And after that, I want to see a minimum of a 3.8 GPA. Dude, you had those freaking qualifications and you didn't even finish them. You had semi-qualifications friggin' what, 50 million years ago. You do realize, like, I'm a qualified nurse. Don't mean I can do it now. That was a million years ago. I'd still have to go back to school now if I wanted to go back into that industry. I don't. But if I wanted to, but just because I qualified back then doesn't mean I'm qualified now. And I could still obviously take blood, do blood pressure and all of that, but there's stuff that 100% I would not know now. I wouldn't know. I'd have to be refreshed on pretty much everything. The basics, like, blood pressure, taking blood, that kind of thing. My God, I can do that. But the bigger things, no. Doing great listening while I'm working and recovering from surgery on Monday. Oh my God, I hope you're right, Sarah. Sending you healing love. I hope you feel better. You can't, I just don't think that you can legally, like, really sit there and go, like, I'm did this, I got a GPA of blah blah blah. That was 50 million fucking years ago, dude. Like, come on. I'm gonna sue for my reputation. He should be ashamed of himself for allowing that dumb blokey from Australia or wherever he was, Ruiz, to friggin' pay all that money. What a dumbass. Like, what an absolute dumbass. Steve just has a big vocabulary and he makes him seem smart. And he doesn't always use the right terminology in the right places anyway. He tries to put big words in replacement of other words. And it doesn't make any sense. It's like, if you're going to try and use these big words, please, for the love of God, use them in the right context. I'm going to sue you for bacon because they didn't give me enough bacon on my pizza just now. I would. Like, I'm sorry, but that's just wrong. I would sue them.
What you want to do is go to an Italian court.
Yeah, you need to go to an Italian court. That there for sure you'll win then. And it'll only cost you 20k to do it. And it's so worth it. Steve's reputation was in the toilet before he even met Katie. People think he's a fucking joke. Like, I'm sorry, but people think he's a joke. He's not smart. He's not clever. And this is going to sound bad, but he hangs around with people like Cheshire because it makes him feel smart because she's thick as fuck. Not that I'm any smarter because I'm not. I'm thick as fuck, but at least I admit I'm thick as fuck. I love bacon pizza. It's probably too much. No, bacon is life. Like, hello. Bacon is life, CJ. Bacon is everything. I love bacon and sausages. I'll upload a video in a minute. You can see all the food we had when we were away. Oh my God, it was lush. And you're exactly right, Joe. He uses big words in the wrong way. He does really bad. He's a joke. Thing is, right? Like, if he was anything of anything, he would have. His channel would be booming by now. Do you know what I mean? People think he's a fucking joke. He spent a year going after Katie Joy and lost people because they wasn't interested in it. I'm trying to fatten up for winter. I'm already there. After this freaking weekend away, we were supposed to come on Tuesday, but we were like, nope, and we stayed another night. And then last night I got really sick. So all we really did, we missed the breakfast this morning because I wasn't feeling well, and we missed going to the jacuzzi. But that's all. So that's not so bad. I'm still glad we stayed another night. Are you planning on hibernating, CJ? Yeah, it's crazy. Steve's funny. Because at this point, he is like just funny. Like there is nothing. He's a joke. He's funny. And I really do wish Uni would like do his research. He could speak to exiles and stuff like that. She's in the UK. She'll tell him that, Salty has no standing in the UK. It's irritating. I love barbecue chicken pizza. I'm boring with pizza. I'm not really a pizza person, though. I'm not going to lie. You like pizza more than me.
I like proper pizza, not stuff you get over here.
Yeah, you like proper Italian pizza. I'm going to get off in a minute because I'm getting all snotty. And nobody wants to hear me snotting everywhere. I hope you feel better. Yeah, I know. It's just annoying because he's listening like everyone's hanging off his damn words, like Saltsy's word. And it's just like, oh, it's so annoying. You brought her in. You brought her in. You listened to her. You told everyone else to listen to her. Like, shut up. Yeah. And that's what everyone else is doing, playing on his ego, doing the whole like, oh, you're so amazing, we love you. When in reality, he's a dickhead. I'm sorry, I don't like him. I'll have more of a thing for him if he actually rings someone, speaks to somebody, speaks to some copper, gets a number, gets a crime number, and once he gets a crime number, tell everyone else who they need to speak to. Then I'll feel better. But up until that point, you're nobody. You're just literally just some dick online trying to get the masses to go and do your dirty work by reporting that. Not that she doesn't need reporting, but if you're the big I am, set the fucking scene. Set the standards for other people. Make that call speak to a fucking copper. Get a reference number. It'll be date, month, year, then a few more. That's all. Then Sherelle hired him. Oh God. He took all the shit on Twitter when the lawsuit started. Exactly that. What's everyone doing for the holidays? We don't do anything, Shade. We literally hibernate. I don't know who keeps coming in here and saying that VOAFYI. I don't even know what that means. I'm guessing it means something because it's weird. Yeah, we're not doing anything. I'm so glad to have you back in our chat. We've missed you. I'm sorry about snotting, guys. Right, I'm gonna get off because it's gone 10 o'clock here. Oh my God. Brooke, you need to send me a picture. I need to see. I'm on IG, I'm not on Twitter though. Or you can email me. I need to see. Please. Please send me. Just don't click on it, Joe. Unblock the person. It's ridiculous. I don't know what the hell. But anyway, I'm going to get off. I appreciate everyone joining me. Thank you so much. And hopefully I'll be back on soon. I'm just hopefully I'll be feeling a lot better and not be so snotty. And nobody will have to deal with my snotty sniffies and sneezies and ickies. Thank you so much for joining. I shall speak to you all later. Bye, guys. Thank you. I'll put that video up now of some pictures of our little vacation. Bye, everybody.